Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with the Burnetts. I'm so glad to have you guys here with me. So, on today's episode, guys, we will be doing a roast. Yes, a delicious roast with vegetables. So, I have my onions, my bell pepper, my celery, my carrots, and some potatoes. We're going to put all of that in this dish. I also have my seasoning, so you guys can season to taste. But remember, this is a lot of meat and it's going to take a lot of season to give it a nice flavor. But the seasonings that I will be using is the seasoning salt, garlic powder, steak seasoning, and some Worcestershire sauce, and I think a little bit of parsley. So we're going to go ahead and give this a rough chop, and we're going to go ahead and get that meat nice and seasoned. So as you guys can see, it is seasoned, and now we have the oil that has been heating here in this skillet, and we're going to go ahead and put it in there and let it get a nice sear. And basically, once that is seared on both sides, I got the oven set to 350. We're going to put it in this aluminum pan, or you can put it in the pan that you're searing it in. You can actually put it in the oven, in that skillet, but I didn't want to do that. So you're going to let it cook for at least 3 hours or until it is fork tender. And I also want to take this time to say welcome back to the channel. And I also want to say welcome to our new subscribers because the numbers are continuing to grow. So both sides are going to sear. Put it in that aluminum pan. I added a little bit of garlic as well. And we're going to put the vegetables in and we're going to put it in the oven, I say for like an hour to an hour and a half. And we're just going to go ahead and set it and forget it. And once it cooks for that time, we're going to take it out and then add those potatoes in an hour before the dish is done. So after it has been cooking for 2 hours, I usually take the foil off and just let it cook in the oven on 400 degrees. So I increase the temperature to 400 and let it cook that last hour without the aluminum foil. And it turns out so delicious. So along with this dish, I also, of course, cooked some cornbread, and we had some stovetop mac and cheese left. So it was like the baked mac and cheese, but just cooked on the stovetop, which I will be uploading a video with that recipe as well. But I let this cooking off for like 3 hours because it's a small piece of roast. But if you want it to be tender, that's how you have to let it cook that long. So cover it on up with the foil and put that baby in the oven. And now we're about to see the final product of the roast. And I thank you guys so much for coming back for another episode of In the Kitchen with the Burnett's. I pray you guys have a great day. And I thank you again for coming back. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, fork tender, baby. Yes.